Let's speak to Vanessa Sturman, a health coach and award-winning speaker who is on the line now. Hi, Vanessa.
Hello.
Lovely to speak to you. So January, it's a long month, isn't it? It really is if you're trying to be healthy and start something new. But equally, you should be applauded if you've tried it. So, I mean, are you surprised at this, that it's more expensive to eat healthy food?
In some ways, yes. In some ways, no. There's a bit of nuance to apply to this. I mean, first of all, let's remember that there's so many, and we're going to go into this, so many cheap ways of eating really healthily. The other thing about the healthy food is that it keeps us more full as well and makes us want to eat even less junk. So it's got, that longer term benefit of saving us money as well. And we can start to think that healthy eating is expensive if we go for organic, if we go for health products. We're bombarded with adverts for health products and powders, which are expensive, that we don't need.
Yeah, absolutely. Because, I mean, all you really need to do is eat vegetables, isn't it? And fruit. And actually, a lot of the budget supermarkets, they do. I mean, I'm thinking of one of the German ones. I mean, they as soon as you walk in the door, there's a great big aisle of stuff which is all about 50p, isn't it? They do specials.
Absolutely right. So what we do need to do is a little bit of planning, a little bit of creativity sometimes. And obviously within people's busy lives, that can feel overwhelming. And January, I think, you said it's a long month. People get overwhelmed with, well, I'm going to cut this out and I'm not going to have any of this. And I'm going to try and go to the gym every day. Very unsustainable habits people are trying to build. But going into a supermarket and saying, actually, I'm going to fill my basket or my trolley with some of this cheaper fruit and veg, stock up on the frozen fruit and veg, even take my peanut butter and banana sandwiches to work instead of buying expensive things on the way. It's these little habits that are so important and more sustainable and will get as a result.
Yeah, because I'm actually going completely mad for 1 month. It's, like you said, going to the gym, living on nothing, but water and broccoli or something. It is completely unsustainable, that, isn't it? You can't keep that up because you drive yourself mad.
Completely. It's not even safe. We need a nice range of foods. We need to feel full. We need to fuel ourselves. We need good complex carbs, lots of fruit and veg, nuts and seeds. We want our wonderful big curries that we love to have. This is important for getting those nutrients in, getting more fiber in. That's a lovely aim. Think about what you're adding to the plate. Only about 1 in 10 people are even getting the fiber they need, which is so important for staying full and a healthy weight, which is very appealing to a lot of people. Yeah. As well as for our gut health and many other things. So thinking about adding is much more sustainable than thinking about taking away.
But I suppose, some of this is going to be people who don't know how to cook is one of it, or make a proper meal from scratch. That's one problem. The other problem, I suppose, is convenience, isn't it? Because a lot of the really ultra-processed stuff, it's convenience meals, isn't it? It's ready meals and things like that. And I can sort of see why busy people will need that.
Yes, that is right. We are all starting from different points. Some of us can cook. For some people, that's not a skill they've developed. It might feel much harder. There are some convenience foods you can still buy, and I encourage everyone to learn how to cook. You can have a look on YouTube. There's all sorts of things you can do. But if you just want to add things, now something very simple like making a bean salad, getting salad leaves, cucumber, and extra beans from a tin. Very, very simple. Put some lovely balsamic vinegar and garlic and lemon juice on, that kind of thing. And maybe have that even with a soup you've bought from the supermarket. Even something like that will be helpful, but it's what we add to it that will, really bulk out our plate and give us more nutrients, even if you do need a bit of convenience.
So what else can we do, Vanessa? This is your stuff, isn't it? You got all the tips. So what should people do? Like little things like that would improve their health and also, make what they're trying to do in January more sustainable throughout the year.
Yeah, so it's the little habits we need to build in. The first one I'd say is when you go to the supermarket, stock up on the foods you can stock up on, especially the things that aren't going to go off, like your frozen fruit and veg. Edamame beans, so they're soya beans, high in protein, really good for you. It's what you get in a lot of Asian-style restaurants or Wagamamas that people love. That sort of thing is a great snack. Make sure you're stocking up on those so you're not in that position where you go, oh, we're just going to have to get a takeaway because we don't have anything in the house. Yeah. That's important. And then bulk cooking as well. So if you're going to make a lovely lentil bolognese, Don't be shy to cook lots of it. Even get to the point where someone says, have you cooked too much? That means, oh, we've cooked enough. I'm going to put a load in a Tupperware, put it in the freezer for another time, because the time pressure really makes people head for the takeaways and convenience food.